Hiya, and thank you so much for taking the time to actually watch my video. This video is going to be of help to you if you're looking to earn some extra money and are perhaps looking to actually run a simple business from home, but are initially having trouble finding the money to actually do it. I'm going to talk about what I do and about how I run a very simple business from home that actually requires very little or even no investment. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that I actually generate leads for local companies, and I'm going to talk about how you can actually do the same. Companies in your area will if you approach them, want to possibly do business with you if you tell them that you can actually get business leads for them. Yeah, this is what I do, and this is how I make my money. Yeah, it's a very simple business. Obviously, you need to have some, if you like, confidence and perhaps be able to do marketing. But I'm going to talk about obviously how you approach these businesses and how you can actually, if you like, start a very simple business. All I do is approach local businesses and tell them about my lead generation service. I tell them that I can actually get leads for them, and I actually just come to arrangements for them with them. They pay me either on a per lead basis, or you can actually agree to take a percentage of any leads that you actually generate for them. So, for example, it might be that you approach a roofing company and you say to them, I will get you roofing leads. And you obviously get the inquiry comes to you, and then you can either sell that inquiry, or you obviously pass the lead over and you keep details of the inquiry, and then you follow up with the business and say to them what happened with that lead. If they say that lead, it might have been a lead for somebody that perhaps wants an extension or wants a roof done. You say to them, well, what was the job? They say to you, well, it was a £10,000 extension, and then they then pay you your percentage that you've agreed with that business. It's very simple to do. It's a very simple process to set up. Yeah, you can send businesses emails, texts, you can ring them directly, and you just got to do it that way. That is all you've got to do. And then when these inquiries come in, you pass them to the relevant people. Now, what I do, you're probably thinking, well, that's easy for you to say. Where are these leads? Where do these leads come from? They don't just fall out of the sky. But all I do local marketing. I market in the town. I do leafleting. I do shop window ads. So you have to spend a little bit of money, but you have to look at the bigger picture and the bigger amount of money that's going to come back to you. Now, obviously, when I said to you when I first started this video, I said to you with little or no investment, and this is totally true. It doesn't cost you any money to perhaps go over a boot fair and stand there and handing out leaflets and talking to people about whether or not they want home improvements. Yeah, this is what I do. I work local. I even go down my local town. I've got a board that I put up, and I stand there handing out leaflets, and I get customers that way. And then all I do is I just bring all the leads together, and then I sell those leads. Or what I do with some of my inquiries, I hand the inquiries over and I take a percentage. This is a brilliant way, and it's a very, very, I think, overlooked way of earning money. There's so many people when you watch on eBay or you click on these ads online, and they promise you that you're going to make, I don't know, X amount of money simply by, you know, duplicating this ad and, repasting it. And I'm telling you, I've tried it; it don't work. Right? The only way you make money, yeah, is for me is talking to real people that want a real service. Yeah, if you can find a service that you can provide to somebody, and you tell them that you'll do it at a fixed cost, then you've got a customer. Yeah. If you see my other videos, you'll know I do sign writing as well. And I can remember a while ago, a guy, he he was a local guy, and he just started a carpet cleaning business. But he said to me, it's great. He said, when I get the jobs, he said, I earn good money on them. He might go and clean someone's, 2 or 3 rooms in a house, and he might get £120 for doing that job. It might take him 3 or 4 hours. But he said his problem wasn't doing the work, it was getting the work, right? So this is an opportunity. It's a real opportunity. If you're doubting whether or not you can make money at this, I can tell you I've been doing this for over 20 years. Yeah, I've been generating inquiries for a number of different businesses for over 20 years of my life. Yeah, and I've got all the bills and the mortgages and everything that goes with, if you like, being a parent. Yeah, so it is something that you can really make money at. So before you go and sign up to one of these what I call opportunities that you hear people making loads of money at, think about what you can do off your own back. You haven't got to go and spend £500 on buying into a mini franchise, only to find out that you've got to keep paying towards the franchise. And you can do it off your own back. You haven't got to be tied in with anybody. I can think back to years ago. I was getting leads for a guy. He done a wooden flooring. He done like all this nice bespoke wooden flooring, and he told me he paid 20 grand for this franchise. I won't name the company for obviously legal reasons, but he said he got a bit of training. They obviously done him some nice brochures, and I think he had a website, and he was doing quite well at it. But the joke of it was, because I said to him, do this company give you any leads? Do they give you are they doing any advertising? And he said occasionally he got a job, he had a lead come through where he might have gone round someone's house and laid their floor and earned £200 or £300. But to me, I said to him, and he agreed. He said, looking back on it, he paid a lot of money for this franchise. He didn't get a lot in return. But really, all he had to do was think of his own company name. He could use his own name, advertise in his local paper, and get people like me getting him leads. He didn't need to buy that franchise. The franchise, the person that sold him, it was just selling him the concept, the idea. But the concept, the idea was already there. Yeah, and because I said to him, I actually met him over a market. He actually approached me. I was standing there selling windows, and he said, could I help him in any way? And I said to him, well, we'll have a chat about it. And then we ended up having a meet up, having a cup of tea. And in the end, he agreed that he would give me 10% of any job I got him. And all I was doing while I was over in the market handing out leaflets for windows, I was handing out his wooden flooring leads. Plus, I had a little stand set up, and people were looking at the windows, and they were looking across, and they were seeing these different samples of flooring, and they wasn't even talking to me. Some of them were just taking. I had these cards set up, like actually on the flooring. They were just taking the cards out of this little container that I built, and when I was getting home, people were ringing me up because what I'd done, I'd crossed his number out, and I'd put my sticker over the top. I had my own for a free estimate. Please phone Colin, and I had my free phone number across his number. So when people used to ring up, they say, "Is that such and such flooring?" I say, I deal with the marketing for this company. How can I help you? Would I like to have I'd like to get a quote for my front room and back room. I want wooden flooring done. I used to take the person's number, text it to my mate Graham, text it over, and obviously I'd get other leads. I'd be texting them over. Another woman was rung up, text it over, and then week, like, you know, at the end of the week or 10 days later, we never had no fixed time. I just used to say to him, how you getting on? He'd say, oh yeah, I've done that one, I've done that one, I've done that one. And like, he'd say, right, you know, I've done 1,400 quid's worth of wooden flooring. There's 140 quid there, Cole. And well, in the end, he ended up, the funny stuff thing was, he ended up doing all wooden flooring throughout my house. And I didn't pay for it. Well, I paid for it with money that he owed me. But what I mean is, we had a little thing going. Yeah, and then he actually moved away. But what did I do? As soon as he moved away, I got him with somebody else. Yeah, there's loads of people out there that want business leads. You know, the time I'm making this video, I rang a geezer this morning. He's going to get back to me. He was actually around someone's house doing a sale. I've actually spoke to the bloke before Christmas. He's very interested. He wants me to get him work. Yeah, I've got another guy I rung up, landscaper. Yeah, he's going to ring me back. I've got a bloke who's interested in doing I met him last year. He wanted me to get him leads for laying artificial grass. Yeah, all these companies, they all earn big money when they go around and do presentations and do sales. If they go around someone's house and sell a new roof, to have a roof re-roofed, and it's like 6 grand, 7 grand, or whatever it is, right? That company, they will fall over backwards, right, to buy your leads. They'll either buy your leads directly at a fixed price, or if you're clever and you do what I do, you get a percentage. You'll always earn more if you go on a percentage. The only problem with going on a percentage is that sometimes these companies, they will try and pull a bit of a flanker on you, and you'll obviously, because you obviously chase up your leads, you'll find out that something sold, and you, for some reason, you won't always get your money. But as soon as that happens, you cut them off. Yeah, I've just done it before Christmas. Geezer, I know the geezer was taking me for a bit of a ride. I've cut him loose. I've cut him loose. Yeah. He obviously, for whatever reason, thinks he don't need me. That's fine. It's no big deal. I don't hold a grudge. But you just, as soon as you know something ain't working, you walk away. But you know, the idea of this video is to encourage you. Honestly, if you want to earn another 300, 400 quid a week, and you can talk to people, and you can get in with some decent people that would be happy to work these leads that you generate, you do it standing on your head. Honestly, it's not a difficult thing to do. You know, talking about some of the things that I'm looking at now, other ways of generating leads. I'm looking at Google Maps. I've done a video on that the other day. I'm looking at generating leads on Facebook. Yeah, local advertising. There's a local magazine comes around my house. I'm looking at doing that. I'm even actually thinking about bringing out my own magazine soon. Yeah, with home improvement companies in it. Yeah, it's not, you know, that obviously that requires a bit of outlay. But to just knock on someone's door, if you're allowed to do it in your area, if you're, you know, handing somebody a leaflet in the street, being over a boot fair, you know, with a stand up, and people, you know, you say to people, can I interest you? Are you interested in having a new roof? Are you interested in artificial grass? Are you interested in having your roof done? If you can do that, and you're a person, you've got a tongue in your head, and you ain't scared to use it, you can earn good money canvassing. I'm going to end my video now. Please, if you can, I'd really appreciate it if you like my video, and please share it. And if you can, I'd really appreciate it if you like earning money and you want to find out how you can earn more money. Please subscribe to my channel, because my channel, it's all geared towards personal development. It's all about helping you, helping your family, just basically helping your overall situation. If you're like me, I'm a working class guy. I still haven't found the answer, so don't think that I've got loads of money, because I ain't. But I'm comfortable, and I know how to generate money. Yeah, and that's what my channel's all about. It's all about personal development, helping you earn more money. If you need inspiration or motivation, please check out my channel, because that's what I'm all about, and I hope I can help you in the future. Thank you so much, and please subscribe.